Hello guys, welcome to my channel today. Like I always say in my previous videos, a relationship based on just sex is an unserious relationship. So when you're in a serious relationship with someone, it shouldn't be all about sex. When you're trying to be romantic to your partner, when your partner is trying to be romantic to you, there are so many other ways it can be, expressed apart from sex. So that is what I'm going to be enlightening you guys on. Other ways of being romantic apart from sex. Once you hear the word romantic, it always goes with sex. But no, it's not always like that. When you come to a love-based relationship, a good and serious relationship, there are so many other romantic things you can do apart from sex. But before I begin, of course, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. Being romantic is all about doing something to your partner that communicates to him or her that he or she is very, very special to you. That is what it entails to be romantic. It's not all about sex. So like I said before, today I'm going to be talking about various things, other things you can do to show how romantic you are, to show romance towards your partner apart from sex. Number one thing is calling your partner a special name, a special pet name that you wouldn't call any other person in the world apart from your partner. There are so many other names. There are so many names that you can call your partner, special names. It's based on your choice. Everybody, yeah, it could be sweetheart, it could be honey, it could be baby, it could be babe. Everybody on their own choice. So that special name is a way of you communicating with your partner that he or she is special to you. Cooking with your partner is another very romantic thing to do because it helps you guys to bond closer. You can also go on dates to intimate places. I don't mean places like clubs that can be really noisy, but intimate places that you can look into each other's eyes and have heart-to-heart conversations. That is a very romantic thing to do. Holding hands together whenever you guys are walking is another very romantic thing to do. Yeah, you could hold hands when maybe you're escorting your partner to somewhere, you're going out, or you're coming in, or you're just taking a walk. Whenever you guys are just walking on the road, you're just strolling, holding hands is another very romantic thing to do. You could also sing whenever you guys are together. Maybe you're just sitting together having a conversation. You could also sing love songs together. Such things warms the heart. Just try to do things that will bond you guys closer. It's really, really romantic. Anything you can do to always make that bond between the both of you stronger, they are really romantic things. Praying for each other once in a while is also very important because it's a way of you taking care of each other spiritually, taking care of each other's spirit. So it's also very nice. Note that when you're in a long distance relationship, it's very important that you talk to your partner on call as often as possible. So it's actually really romantic of you to actually have late night calls, especially for the people in long distance relationship, people in short distance relationship that live apart. Of course, late night calls is also really romantic, but especially for those in long distance relationship, late night calls can really help you guys to bond, remind each other how much you love each other, that then you crack jokes, you laugh, put smiles on each other's faces. It's not always about sex. You must not even talk about sex over the phone. There are so many other lovely and romantic things you can talk about apart from sex. So these things that they might seem little to you, but they are actually really, really romantic. There are things that when you do, it keeps the heart warm. Those butterflies in your tummy, you will begin to have those feelings. It is not always about sex. Then if you guys are married, that is for the married people, you can also be romantic. Yes, even if you guys have kids already, whenever you want to go out on dates, you can always plan yourself. Be very organized. Look for someone that will take care of your children, make sure they are properly taken care of. Then the both of you can still go out on your dates. Yes, it can be really romantic. Sometimes when you take children out on dates, they can really spoil all the fun. But there are times when you actually go with your kids, yes, to just, have that family time together. But I'm talking about romantic dates with just your partner. When you want to have such dates, you have to go without the kids. All you need to do is to plan yourself and take care of the kids. And also, for the married, when your partner is working, it's good that you check up on him or her. If he or she is working from home, you give him or her a drink. Whenever he's coming back, especially the women, you can give your partner a drink. Whenever you welcome him with a very warm welcome. These are little things, but they're actually really, really romantic. Yeah, they are really important as well. It shows that you have him in mind. By all those little gestures, they are really important. Another nice gesture, another good way of being romantic is sending your partner a parcel, a physical gift. Yeah, just sending it to his or her place of work. Whether you're in a relationship or you guys are married, it's not only single people that receive gifts. If you're married, you can also send your partner a gift. It's really romantic for your partner, having a stressful day at work, just at work, during that time of work, you can just send him or her a gift. To just put that special smile on your partner's face, and your partner will feel so loved and be like, oh, those kind of things. It's really important. These are really romantic things you can do. Sending your partner a special gift at work. You can do it as often as possible. Do it based on your budget. It must not be really expensive, but something really nice and romantic. Praising your partner is also really nice. Yes, you need to praise your partner in public and in private as well. In presence of your friends, his friends, family, other members of the family, in presence of your children, for the married. Yeah, all these things are really, really romantic. But the thing is, when you praise your partner only in public, but you don't do it in private, your partner will know that you're pretending and it's not from your heart. But when it's something that is part of you, like you do it all the time, you love doing it, whether somebody is there or whether someone is watching you guys or not, you love to praise and appreciate your partner. Your partner will know that you're sincere about that praise and appreciation. So it's very important that when you're trying to be romantic, you be sincere about it. It's really important. Also, it's really romantic of you to send your partner messages. There are romantic messages you can send. Your partner, maybe he or she's at work, you can just send the message. Or maybe you had a little misunderstanding and you can just send a romantic message, apologize, and also tell him or her that you missed, all those things. These are romantic gestures. Anything, you can do it in your own special way. There are so many other things you can do. Yeah, just do it your own way, your own special way. Do what works for you. Wishing your partner a good night and a good morning, it's actually really romantic. Do it every day. It should be part of you. Talking till late in the evening and telling each other good night, have a good night rest and all of that. It's actually really, just, it looks just simple, but it's actually a really romantic thing to do. Then for the married, like I said before, you can actually go out with your kids. Yeah, it's actually really romantic. It's just choice. Sometimes you just go out with your partner alone. Then during those times when you go out with your kids, or maybe when you guys are just at home, you can just call the family together, call your children, call your spouse, and share stories with the family. Share stories of how you guys met, your love life. These things, it actually reminds you guys how special you are to each other, how much your love has grown. Like, it's a reminder of when you guys met, how you guys fell in love, how you guys got married and now you have kids and now you're getting old together. It's a really romantic thing to do. I'm telling you, there are so many romantic things you can do with or without your children. And finally, for today's episode, having pillow talks, cuddling each other, being vulnerable to each other is actually really, really romantic. Be careful with the cuddling because it can lead to sex, but at the same time, it's still not sex. So it's actually a romantic thing to do. In summary, what I'm trying to say is that you should learn to do things that communicate love with your partner. It's really important. Remember that this person is not just your partner, but your life partner. If you're in a relationship that is based on just sex, my dear, you're missing out. You're missing out on a chance to have something much more than sex with someone. You're missing out on a chance with having other romantic things with that person. You're missing out, very important, on a chance to building your future with this person, with this your life partner. And finally, just a little advice to the married ones in the house. Now that you guys are finally married and probably started having kids, you shouldn't stop doing romantic things. No. In fact, now is the time you romantic things, because now is the time that sometimes couples begin to get, you know, not so romantic anymore like before. Marriage has become less romantic. So you have to add extra effort for your marriage to be romantic at that stage where you guys are now having children, that can be really distracting. But you need to learn to make time. Intentionality about anything you're doing in your marriage is very important. If not, your marriage will become dry, your marriage will be missing out on a lot, your marriage will become weak, because that romantic part of your marriage is very, very important. So be intentional about making the bond that you share with your partner very strong. That is all I have to say for today's episode. So keep being romantic in your relationship, in your marriage. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thanks so much for listening, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos. Please tell me what you think about today's video. I would like you to drop it in the comment section, both the married and the single. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. See you in my next episode.